Good evening, folks. Good evening. Welcome to Unapologetic Tea Time with your host, PG. That's me. Good Wednesday evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well out there in YouTube land and around the country. Folks, we have a lot to talk about this evening, and I'm not going to be too long, but I'm going to be long enough to discuss and say the things that I need to say. It has definitely been an emotional beginning first part of this week, starting with Sunday and learning of the death of superstar basketball player Kobe Bryant, along with his young daughter and seven other um, mothers and other daughters, coaches, and the pilot, a total of seven others besides Kobe Bryant and his daughter, uh, succumbed to such a tragedy. Folks, the topic for tonight is unspeakable pain and loss, and even some more things that we're going to get into a little later in this broadcast. Once again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to my vlog slash podcast. And definitely do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, share this vlog podcast. Don't forget to go over to my blog. Hey, Tim, how are you? Hope you're well. Don't forget to go over to my blog, folks, at www.unapologetic-time with pg.com. And over there, you will see today's show notes and a whole lot of other good information. Some you may be able to use, some you may be able to share with others so that they can use it or share it along the way with someone else who may be able to benefit. But moving right along, such a tragedy. Um, to be honest, folks, life is so tender. And, whatever we've got going on amongst ourselves and in our daily lives and what have you, to sum up everything and to put things into perspective, it is tragedies and of course, things such as this tragedy that has occurred um, puts things into a real focal view that everyone, young and old, can relate to. Um, Kobe was only 41 years of age. He had already retired, had a wonderful, wonderful career starting at the age of 18, right out of high school, played for his whole basketball career for the Lakers and retired playing with the Lakers and was on to a whole nother journey, basically, had a whole nother future ahead of him. Seeing his daughter begin to grow and be molded into the little superstar player that she that was up and coming in his footsteps. It's just unfortunate, very, very tragic. But I say that to say this: there were other people who lost their lives on that same day. Um, the reason why it's such a big focus is because Kobe Bryant was basically a household name. Everyone knew him or had heard of him or had seen him play, or a lot of young millennials that grew up, seeing him on the basketball court. And, it kind of hits home. You kind of feel like, they were, a part of you, I watched him myself, being the age that I am, quite older, grow up and become the man that he was. But I am definitely not going to slight any of the rest of the people um, who also lost their lives. It is just such a great tragedy. If you have beef with a loved one or a family member or what have you, and you feel it in your heart, or it's on your heart to maybe make some amends or be the better person or the bigger person, then step out on faith and try to mend those fences or those bridges, or you know do whatever is necessary to to make yourself be a better person, because truly tomorrow is definitely not promised at all. Here today, gone today. If anyone could have told any of those nine um, people who boarded that helicopter on Sunday that they were not going to go back to their homes and businesses and their works and their communities and what have you, they wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have either. We far too many times, folks, take life for granted. It is a gift. Life is a gift. And if we don't treat it as such, before you know it, that it's gone. So I say to each and every one of my loyal subscribers, as well as my new subscribers, my upcoming subscribers, um, people who are just tuning in, just listening, or what have you, thinking about subscribing or whatever that may happen upon my channel, I say to you, I challenge each and every one of you to do whatever it feels that you need to do to make yourself happy. To, sometimes money is not the end all be all of, hey, Doris, how are you? Glad that you're tuning in this evening. But money isn't all the end of everything. Money cannot buy happiness. Happiness comes from within. And just because you don't have what perhaps the Bryants had or has in their coffers doesn't mean that you can't have a and full complete life. If you are thinking about doing something different this year in 2020, do it. Step out on faith and just do it, because 2021 is not promised to any of us. 6 months from now is not promised to any of us. The next very hour, the very next second is not promised. We don't know when that bell is going to ring and that final clock will be clocked and we will be off on into another universe, perhaps, or wherever it is that whoever you pray to or whoever your supreme being is, you're off to the races. Game over. It's just that cut and dry. It's just that simple. Thank you, Tim. Much love to you, my man. um I hate that it's that way, but it's just the truth. It's just the way it is. You live and you die. Unfortunately, sometimes, like the old saying used to go, the good die young. And I see what I can see what the meaning of that is. Sure, every man, every woman, everybody has their trials and tribulations, and Kobe was certainly no different than anybody else. But he got over whatever that obstacle was and those tribulations were, and continued to press on and to become a better person and to move forward and get things into perspective and together. And he did just that. I think that, he lived his life, seemed like he lived it to the fullest each day and was doing what he enjoyed doing the most. And that was coaching that Mambo basketball team and some other things that he had invested in and was doing behind the scenes. And there was probably, he was going to go on to do bigger and better, even better things, bigger things. But unfortunately, he was called home or called on to another destiny. So again, folks, do what you do what you feel, do what you feel is necessary. you know Live your life, live your best life. Um do what you want to do. Sometimes it may take a little bit of time to get to that level or to get to that next step or get to that next stage, but keep on pressing on, keep on doing it. Put it out there. Those positive affirmations, a lot of times we hear that negative, um, though that negativity, and it distracts us and it kind of knocks us off kilter because no one wants to be continually bashed. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to continue to read it or see it or whatever. Sometimes we don't have family support. Sometimes we don't have great support systems. But whatever you need to get to the next level or get to the next point to make yourself happy within your own self, do it. If it means going to a doctor, a baker, a candlestick maker, the psychiatrist, the psychologist, the man next door, the lady across the street, the whatever, do it, you know, because life is short. Literally, life is short because sometimes just as you think everything is going good and everything, and then bam, your loved one passes away, you know, dreaded diseases and this and that or whatever, or a car accident. You argued with your spouse last night or this morning. Next thing you know, you get a call and say your spouse perished in an accident or whatever. You just never know. So tell whoever it is that you really truly care about, tell them that you love them. Let them know how you really feel. Let them know that. Let them hear those words, y'all. Um, because like I say, tomorrow is not promised. I've buried both my parents before I was at the age of 30, being an only child. And I can relate. That was some unspeakable pain and loss that I felt. I can only imagine um, what all of the families, including Kobe Bryant's family, immediate family, his wife and his children, his mother and father, if they're living, brothers and sisters, if he has any aunts and uncles and aunties and cousins or whatever. I can only imagine their pain. But I know the pain that I felt was unspeakable. I couldn't even put it into words. But I'll say that to say this, y'all, that the pain does subside. And it eases up. But the love that you have for that individual or those individuals never dies. They may leave this earth, but the love that you have for them will never fade. So hold on to what you have, hold on to what you've got, hold that near and dear to your hearts, and keep that alive. Because at the end, that's all you have, you know? That's all you have. But hey, Aaron. Hey, Dallas. Hey, Miss Monique. How are y'all doing? Glad to see that you guys are coming in. I'm glad you're tuning in tonight. Thank you so much. As always, it is very appreciated. I hope you're all doing well. But I was just saying how fragile life is, y'all. So live your best life this year. Don't wait till next year and say next year I'm gonna. No, 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 no. Say today, right here, right now, tonight, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start doing this. And in the morning, shall I rise? I'm going to do this, this, and this. I'm going to put forth the effort to do this. Do it. Because y'all know, you've already seen, we see too many times, people are here and then they're gone. But I'm going to get off of this subject because it's really it's a really tough one. It's kind of hard to digest. But this too shall pass. I can only say that my prayers and thoughts go out to all of the victims' families that were involved in such a fatal crash. And I'm going to keep it moving. Don't forget, y'all, to smack that thumbs up button. Do me a favor, share this vlog / podcast Don't forget to go over to my blog at www.unapologetic-time with pg.com. Y'all, I don't know what to say about the the impeachment proceedings. I'm going to touch on that for about a minute. It looks like it's beginning to take a turn. Who knows? I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. But I do know this, and I'm going to emphasize this, is whoever's listening, whether you're a Republican, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're no party, whether you're independent or whatever the hell you are, I need everybody to get to the polls. I need everybody to make sure your names are on the rolls, the voting rolls. I need you to go and check. I need you to check with your elderly parents and your elderly neighbors and whomever. Do this ahead of schedule, ahead of time, so that when the time comes to start voting, you will be able to cast your votes like anyone else. The time is of the essence. This year is a very, very, very critical election, one that we probably will never, ever have again in our lifetime, as how critical things really are. And that's on the PG team to stay woke, stay focused, and definitely everyone, I want to issue a charge to everyone that's listening, as well as future listeners, to please help somebody get to the polls. Help somebody go and register to vote. Help someone go and make sure that their names, including your own damn name first, is still on the voting rolls. Yeah, you voted last year. Yeah, you voted 3 years ago. Yeah, you voted 4 years ago. But let me tell you something. Accidentally, coulda, shoulda, woulda, and all that craziness. We're living in a technology world. Shit happens. Things become erased overnight at the spur of the moment. You never know. Shit happens. So make sure that your stuff is in order. Like when you're on the plane and they tell you about the oxygen mask that will drop down if you reach a certain altitude or whatever, or there's an emergency or whatever, they tell you put your mask on first. So before you help someone, make sure that your shit is in order. Make sure that you've called down there, or make sure you've written down to the voter registrar's office or whatever it is, wherever you need to go, or go online and check, or whatever you need to do. And make sure your stuff is correct, and then help someone else get their stuff together or whatever. I know you got a cousin or your aunt or your uncle who ain't voted in years or whatever. Get them out the house. It's important, because we don't have any room or any time to not vote, y'all. 2020 is here. It's here. It ain't going nowhere. Already the month of February, already the month of January is almost gone, and February is knocking on the door. So do what we got to do to make 2020's election a good one. Make sure that we hold our constituents, our politicians that are in our communities and states accountable. Let's hold their feet to the fire, because they don't work for themselves. They work for us, the citizens. Moving right along, folks, swiftly and professionally. Y'all know what time it is. Everybody knows what time it is. I'm going to need you church folks to cut this volume down, because PG is going to cuss a little bit. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty. Y'all know what time it is. It is what I call green fever time, otherwise known as Black Christmas or Black Christmas and every damn thing else. Y'all know it's income tax time, and some people done sent their tax returns in, I guess, whatever time the IRS opened up or whatever, because I don't keep up with it like that. Not to, no. Yeah, I doubt if I get anything back, but anyway, it's fine with me. But I say that to say this. Y'all know, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know that motherfuckers will call you up and say, man, bruh, PG, girl, man, Bruh, look, girl, do me a favor. What the fuck you want? Because I ain't heard from your ass since last year. Look, do me a favor and let me hold. Little bastards don't call for $20 no more. Motherfuckers call for hundreds of dollars. Like, what the fuck I do? I look like a money tree, you motherfucker? You working you know. I'm serious. But they have the nerve to call me up, and I know you people get calls, probably your damn self, and y'all can relate, to call you up and say, look, let me hold till tax time. I'm going to pay you back as soon as I get my income tax. Well, let me tell y'all something. I learned, and I'm gonna tell y'all, give y'all some advice here. These motherfuckers know they owe you. They know they owe you. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all do. I'm gonna tell y'all, go to the IRS.gov's website and find the fuck out, you know, when, because you could call them up at Chit-Chat, because they'll give you what you want to know. You just hold a little conversation shit. The man, you fill out your income tax, girl. You fill out your yeah, I had my fucking taxes in. My taxes were waiting on the IRS to open up. Oh, you did? Oh, okay, so that let me know that motherfucker already at the IRS's office. So, okay, let's just say that Sally Sue, oh no, we're going to call her ass Shaniqua. Shaniqua ass done sent her taxes in and had them bitches sitting there waiting for the IRS office to open on the day that they start accepting taxes. All right. Now her fucking ass knows she owed me $450. All right. That saved her. She owed me $200 and then $250 to keep her ass being put outside. All right. So Shaniqua done told me, y'all. Hey, Cody, man. Thanks for tuning in. Shaniqua done told me that she'll send her taxes in. Now, the IRS.gov website said her fucking ass, she sent it electronically. That bitch gonna get her taxes in like 10 days. Let's just say 10 days, hypothetically. Well, guess what I'm gonna fucking do? I'm a boom. I'm a glitter bomb. I'm like a glitter bomb to her ass. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna stake it out. You see, when I think her ass the goddamn taxes, I'm gonna ride down by her fucking house. And early in the morning, I'm gonna wait for her fucking ass to come out that house because I know where her ass works. See, this bitch ain't gonna go to work. Call a job. And they're gonna say, oh, Miss Shaniqua didn't come today. She said she's sick. Ding dong. Bing, 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 bing. Some shit ought to go off in your head. That hoe done got a taxes, y'all. She done got a tax. So guess what? I'm riding by a fucking house about 4:30 in the morning. I'm gonna stake out. I'm gonna be like a motherfucking investigator. I'm gonna stake it out. I'm gonna sit down the street in the cul-de-sac. I'm gonna sit. All right. When I sit my ass down there in the cul-de-sac and find the fuck out, and I'm gonna see her ass walking her ass on out, getting in her car. This bitch got on some new clothes, she got on some new sneakers, she got on some new jewelry, and look like she about to go get her fingernails done. Okay, I'm gonna follow that ass. Soon as she walk her ass in the Walmart or up there over in Atlanta, Phipps Plaza, or the goddamn I forgot the other damn mall, the high price mall. I'm a glitter bomb the fuck out of. Bam! Where my fucking money? Oh, or at Walmart, soon as she walk in the door, bam! I'm gonna be like fucking glitter sprinkling all over her ass, bitch. Give me, I want my money. Cause see, they quickly forget that they fucking owe you. Cause see, she done called in and said she was sick. That's what I call green fever during income tax time. Y'all know where y'all some people work and shit. Their asses get to calling off. Some people get that $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000, whatever they getting. I don't understand. I still can't wrap my brain around how you gonna get more than what you put in, Jesus. You know, making six figures, and I get hundreds of dollars, a few hundred, and you motherfuckers that ain't worked a day in your life, or some of you, and you work a part-time job, you barely go to that, and you done got 10 grand out the government. That's part of my damn tax refund or whatever. But anyway, I'm a glitter bomb her. I'm gonna be some human fucking glitter sprinkling down on her ass and get my damn money. That's what y'all have to do. Y'all can't give them too much leeway because it's income tax time. Y'all already know. See the little call outs and shit? They was bad all during October, November, December. They fucking full. I could open up a goddamn car lot. I can go to the auction, buy me a bunch of ragged ass cars and put them out there, and I guarantee you I could sell every one of them. They be waiting on their asses. You know? And I know y'all laughing, crying, and falling out, but that's some shit they be waiting on. So you gotta hurry up because you know the fucking cars and shit is disposable. They all know they're gonna buy that car and it's gonna last them about 6 months to maybe till next tax season. They're gonna get them another one. They're gonna park that some bitch on the side of the house somewhere or in the backyard somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Baby and little baby and little Ray Ray and little Sally Mae, they ass is gonna get new bicycles again because they got them for Christmas, but the boyfriend pawned that shit. They pawned that shit in about around the 15th of January because you know I told y'all what they were gonna do last year in December. Why you keep buying that shit and it's disposable and then you say, well, that's all right, don't worry about it. We'll get you something else come income when I get my income tax. Everything revolve around fucking income tax time. I never seen no shit like that, y'all. What the hell? I just, can y'all help me understand? But see, if these motherfuckers owe me some money, I'd glitter bomb the fuck. I'd turn myself into some human glitter. I glitter bomb the fuck. I stake out their goddamn house. Oh yeah, cause see, they gonna stop answering their phone on your ass. See, they gonna take their ass to the pawn shop. The dudes, they gonna get them a damn a weapon. They gonna get them a couple of guns. They ain't gonna get just one. The motherfuckers gonna get 2 or 3. Then they're gonna go take their baby mama and the other baby mama and the other baby mama out to eat. Everybody gonna eat. They're gonna go to the red dumpster. Everybody gonna have a smorgasbord. Okay, or they're gonna carry their asses to goddamn Golden Corral down there somewhere. And it could be 65 children and all them, and all they gonna feed them all. Now they ain't ate out since last motherfucking year. Now income tax time. Oh, your daddy get ready because your daddy come and pick you up. Where we going? Y'all going out to eat. You know, you going out to eat and they take them same place you took them last year. All right, next stop. Then he gonna go get him a pair of pants and a shirt or something. He gonna go down there to the flea market and go and get these knockoff purses and these knockoff damn tennis shoes and shit. You know, because you know we will buy some knockoff shit, y'all. We will buy some knockoff shit. Hispanics now they rolling with the knockoff shit too now. You know, and if that's all you can do, what I'm saying, me. If I really want me a Gucci bag or if I wanted me a Gucci damn belt and that belt was a little too pricey for me right now, well then I got $100 and the Gucci belt cost $250, $300 or whatever. Guess what? I'm gonna put my damn money, I'm gonna put my little money up, and every time I get paid, then you know, my invisible layaway plan, I'm gonna save my little money and get my coins together because I'm gonna buy me a real motherfucking Gucci bag. I don't want nothing to say Uchi. I don't want nothing to say goatee or Gautier or go shit. I want the bitch to say Gucci. If I'm buying Gucci, then this bitch best to say Gucci. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why you gonna buy something that's misprinted, misspelled, the wording is crooked and everything. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard of. You know? But it's all good. All right, moving right along. The next thing is I done schooled y'all on the income tax shit, but y'all sit down for this one because this right here, this one blew my damn mind. I was out eating at one of my favorite little places in my community, um, and this young lady, she's a nice server, but she's putting herself through college on her own and trying to work things out, And she came over. She wasn't waiting on me that day, but um yes, Uchi, fucking Uchi, Gucci, go some shit. It don't even spell Gucci, girl. Yes, girl. They'll buy some shit. But anyway, this young lady at this restaurant, and it's just a little home style little restaurant. I was in there eating some lunch, and she said, Miss Pat. I said, oh, hey, lady, how you doing? And she said, oh, because some of the youngsters, they'll come over and they'll talk to me or they'll ask me certain things or they feel that they can confide in me. Some of them, they don't have a support system. And I always welcome, young folks or whomever, hey, if you got a problem or issue, I'd much rather you ask me or somebody that's going to really tell you give you the real thing. You may not like the truth, but at least at the end of the day, I know for a fact that I told you and tried to guide you and steer you in the right direction. Because trust me, if PG don't know, then I'm gonna tell you so. Well, honey, I don't know about that. Or let me get back. Can I get back with you on that? Let me ask someone who does know, or let me do a little research. And some of them, I see them quite often out and about, and they look up to me. So that's one thing. But this child, and she's not a child, she's 23. She came and she sit down. She kind of had tears in her eyes a little bit. She seemed a little perplexed, y'all. But I'm gonna get into this. But it was unbelievable what she told me. And if y'all, I hope y'all sitting down, laying down, or hold tightly to the steering wheel, or pull your fucking car over, your truck over, because I don't want you to run the fuck off the road when I tell you what she asked me. She said, Miss Pat, she said, I'm embarrassed to even say something. She said, but my mama, she ain't here for me. I don't even know who my dad is. And, she said, my grandmother, she don't have time to hear what I'm talking about or whatever. I said, I understand, honey. I said, but you know what? I said, tell me. I said, ask me. I said, I said, nothing, I said, some things will blow my mind. I said, but these days, nothing surprises me. I said, so what is it, honey? What is your problem? So she said, Miss Pat, she said, I really haven't been dating very long. And she said, this is only my second boyfriend. I said, okay, I understand. All right. I said, when you say dating, I said, I'm old school. I said, I believe in, you trying to do what's beneficial to you, and you're putting yourself through school, honey. Please don't get tangled up and let somebody persuade you and get you off your game plan of graduating, finishing college, and getting into your career and fill you full of babies. No, ma'am. I have, that already taken. I said, okay, good. I said, I don't rely on no condoms. You rely on some on your own shit. I said, but condoms is fine. I said, but make sure you have something of your own also. IUD, birth control, whatever. I said, because these days it's too easy to get contraceptives. You know what I'm saying? It's just too easy to say, yes, ma'am, I understand. And I know. I said, because if you're going to be sexually active, I said, you have to be choicy. But she said, Miss Pat, she said, I really like this person. She said, but she said, Miss Pat, I don't even know how to say it. I said, honey, just say it. So I was eating and eating my salad, actually. And just as I was putting a bite of lettuce into my mouth, this young lady said, Miss Pat, she said, he wanted to be intimate, and he wanted she said, but I've been trying to do like Steve Harvey say, wait 90 days and just try to get to know that person a little bit better, whatever. And I said, well, where are you within the 90 days? And she said they were on like probably day 80 or something like that. I said, okay. And she said, but he said, well, just let's pull our clothes off and we just go cuddle up. I said, oh, cuddling leads to other things. So she laughed, we laughed. Y'all, guess what she said, Law? She said, Miss Pat, she said, well, I'm gonna take a shower. She told him she wanted to take a shower. So he said, okay. And she said, well, let's take a shower together. So he said, okay. Y'all, she said they got in the shower, and she asked him, well, damn, you finished mighty fast. And he was like, yeah. She said, well, you didn't even wash your back or your butt. And he was like, I don't wash my ass because that's gay. I said, girl, no, he did not. Know you fucking lied. Y'all, that's what the young lady told me, y'all. I was like, in the restaurant, I couldn't even hardly contain myself. I said, girl, I know you fucking lying. He told you he don't wash his ass because that's gay. I said, girl, what, man? I said, girl, how old is it? She told me. And he was I think 1 or 2 years older than she is. I said, girl, run. Well, Miss Pat, what should I do? I really like him. I said, baby, do you like stank? Do you like stanky ass? I said, because if you could put up with somebody stinking ass, I said, do you, baby? I said, but let me tell you something. His hygiene is not up to par. I said, this young man is not even washing his ass between his ass cheeks because he think that's gay. Something is seriously wrong with him. Either he didn't get all the necessary teachings or hygiene that he should have or whatever. I said, by now, he should have this shit down to a fine science. He's just a nasty man, young man at that. So she went on to say, well, she said, Miss Patty, it was a god awful odor, and I just couldn't get past the odor. And so I just kind of like made up something and I left and went home. I said, you did the right thing. I said, now what you need to do is phone that ass. Say, look, can I pick you up? Or can you meet me for lunch? Or can you meet me for dinner? Or can you meet me for breakfast or whatever at the coffee shop? I said, look, girl, I said, and look, just break it off quickly, run. I said, because it don't make no sense. That don't make any sense. I said, girl, this man, this grown boy walking around with dingleberries in his ass. He ain't washed his ass. Look, I said, girl, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Said that she thought told her that he said washing between his butt that's gay. I said, Lord have mercy. When the hell soap and water? Can y'all tell me when the hell is soap and water gay, y'all? What the hell? I'm thinking, what? You know, where you motherfuckers coming with that crazy shit? Are y'all cheering retarded or something? That I hate to use. I'm not trying to use that word in a negative connotation. Something fucking wrong. Do you have like a learning disability? Are you like insane? Or what the hell? Are you watching too much fucking YouTube? Are y'all watching too much fucking, I don't know if that's on TV, because I ain't never seen no bullshit like that. Are you on Twitter? Are you watching too much Instagram? Are you watching fucking TikTok where they saying don't wash your ass because this is gay or something? Who the hell told you that? I said, girl, I said, honey, I wish you could find out who the fuck told him that and why he sternly believes that, because, and get me their fucking names so I can read them. I can read their ass for them because their ass stanky too. Maybe it was his daddy. I don't know. I said, but they got some kind of phobia of something. That's you right, Doris. That's what I'm like. I never. That's nasty to me. Gay. I've been gay, y'all, all my fucking life, and I have more guy friends, straight, heterosexual, straight, than I have female friends, or let's just say gay friends or whatever. But I call some of their asses up, and some of them have wives and everything. I call them up sometimes. Let me borrow your husband, whatever. And they trust me. I've never gotten out the way with any of them. Their wives, whomever. I'm like, what the hell? I said, have y'all ever heard of this? They was like, Pat, get off my phone. Hollering and screaming, in the background. What the hell? What did you? I said, I'm telling y'all. I said, what kind of shit is this? One of them told me, that's that new shit. That's some new crazy ass shit them children going around. That's crazy. I said, you ain't never lied. I thought it was hilarious that someone that age would be thinking something that ordinary. So you know what I'm saying? Soap and water, washing your body. Why wouldn't you want to wash your body? Why would you take the time to dip your foot or toe in the shower and not wash your body, not take a shower or a bath or whatever it is you do? You just a nasty young man. So she agreed, and she said, Miss Pat, she said, I don't think I could take that smell. She said, because it was awful. I mean, and she looked like she was about to gag. I said, honey, I say, honey, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I say, but really on a serious note, I say, I said, you just have a decision to make, And I said, you need to make that decision based on how you feel. And at this point, you need to learn yourself and go really deep, in your thoughts and figure out, are you willing to compromise, or are you willing to accept something that you wouldn't do your damn self? I said, just to say you have a boyfriend, girl, stop. Yes, this nasty little This nasty little fucker had the nerves to say, "Now what? That's some shit, y'all. I bet y'all ain't heard of that before. And if you have, I tell you what, I heard it just last week, and it tripped me the fuck out. I'm not lying, y'all. I'm like, wow." So then I called up a couple of my friends, some females, and asked them, and they were like, "Girl, get off my phone." They were saying the same thing, hollering and screaming, laughing, and talking about, "Girl, you just lie." I said, "I wish I was lying." I say, "I can't make that shit up if I tried." I mean, it's amazing what people do. I don't know. It's just amazing. Trifling ain't even a word. Trifling is not even the word, Monique. Oh, Lord. But y'all moving right along. How about, now I gotta say this. Everybody probably knows someone that's elderly, right, y'all? Everybody may have an elderly aunt, elderly, you might have your grandmother still living or whatever. There's different age brackets and everything on this feed, this live, whatever. But I was born and raised, y'all know I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and lived in New Orleans, and then been around. But y'all, Baton Rouge, this lady, and it's sad, evidently from WBRZ, the TV station down there televised it, a clip, and I guess they had a camera in the home, but it appeared to be a nursing home, a nursing facility or something, or maybe a senior care center or something. Why this black female was caught beating this woman with a belt. While she was beating this woman, she was lecturing this woman. I said, and the woman was just hollering and screaming. And, I felt some kind of way because one, I'm parentless. Two, I don't have grandparents or anything like that any longer. And three, I know some elderly people, and I would really be really upset to the fact that I would have to go and have a come to Jesus and turn that damn nursing facility or that senior care center upside goddamn down to know that y'all, that kind of elder abuse. And we do know that elder abuse exists. Yes, it does. But this woman literally was beating this woman and was beating her with a belt and was saying, "I tell you better not, I tell you what, you better not do such and such and such again." Whatever the woman did. And you better not blank call me blank blank. And she was cursing at the lady. So I don't know if the lady called her perhaps out of her name, which I kind of, lean towards that perhaps. Maybe called her the N word, maybe call her whatever. I don't fucking know. And I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't in Baton Rouge. Because it hasn't really changed. It has gotten worse actually. And I love my time. I love Baton Rouge. Always will. Love New Orleans. Always will. Louisiana will always be in my heart. But I'm gonna call it ace a spade a spade. But that is just so not right. And the one was 90. I think she's 93. They said on the WBRZ's news. 93 years old, and you beating this woman like you beating a fucking kid, a 12-year-old. I mean, leathering that woman's ass. I'm like, that's so sad. They, now she in jail without bail. But thank God, y'all, I'm not the fucking judge because um her sentence would be real stiff, but I would impose something else. Your ass, we're gonna whip your ass with a belt and we're gonna talk to you the whole time. We're gonna beat your ass like you beat that woman. Because you working in a nursing home or whatever little field you working in, whatever that field is, and this person is elderly or whatever, or disabled or whatever. What in the hell? Would you want somebody to beat your mom like that, or your pa, or your grandma, or your grandma, or your grandpa? Would you want somebody to beat your mother, or your auntie, or your uncle? No, you wouldn't. So I don't feel sorry for the woman. Some of her family members and some friends and some of the, evidently the people that worked at the facility, some of those people said that, oh, the woman must have got the best of her that day or whatever. Got the best of her. You don't put your hands on people. You don't, why would you beat somebody's elderly parent or would you want that to happen to you? Because sooner or later we're all going to get to a certain age. We wouldn't want to be handled that way. That woman could be totally out of her damn mind. You're right. Some people have no business working with the elderly or children. I'm thinking, what kind of animal are you? You gonna beat somebody? I mean, she was beating that woman, y'all. I'm like, I almost jumped in my truck and literally drove from Georgia to Baton Rouge. Because it was like, what the hell? Even though I don't know that elderly person, I don't know the exact circumstances, but you don't put your hand on those people like, what? I'm thinking, what's wrong with you? Beat that woman, y'all. She beat him. Yes, she did. So I'm going to say, I'm going to lift that lady up in prayer that, she didn't sustain any broken bones or, any lacerations or bruises or whatever. Somebody 93 years old, their skin is thin. But this woman had a leather belt and was beating that woman. I'm going to lift her up in prayer because truly the victim needs some prayer. And I'm going to pray for the person who committed such an awful, heinous crime. I'm going to pray for them that she could get herself together and think about what in the hell she did while she sat in that damn jail cell. Because I truly want them to throw the fucking book at her. I really do. She don't need to see the light of day for a while. That she can learn to keep her damn hands to herself. And they should bar her from ever having a job. Good night, Tim. They should bar her from ever having a job with elderly or children. Because that's clearly they're not safe around her. Not at all. But on a lighter note, I understand, Tim. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you too. But on a lighter note, y'all, and I'm gonna wind up off of here in the next 5 minutes. This person in, I think it was either Oregon or Oklahoma, came across my news feed. Why this lady was at the Burger King in the drive-thru, and literally the employees were literally running out the building because there must have been a grease fire or smoke fire. I don't know what. It was black smoke bellowing out of the building. This woman literally jumps out of her van and cusses the employees and the people that was running out of the building because the building was on fire at the Burger King, and demanded she said she didn't give a fuck, y'all. She wanted a fucking refund. Now, she is in danger, literally, of the building blowing up, perhaps, could have blown up, could have become suddenly engulfed in flames, and she was literally right in the drive-thru pitching a fit. She wanted a refund, and she said she didn't care that the building was on fire. They need to go back in there and get her fucking money. She wanted a refund. Y'all, it's 2020, but I think some people should not be on the streets. Some people should not have a driver's license. Some people should literally, they need to check themselves into the nearest cuckoo, loony bin, whatever. What's wrong with people? The building was literally off. The smoke literally was covering, coming out you could see it coming through the drive-through window, coming up out the building, out literally so much smoke, black fumes, everything. This woman hollering and screaming so much so she had to put her shirt over her face to kind of, I guess, filter out the smoke. But she wanted a refund. They telling you the building on fire. I mean, couldn't you have called the corporate offices of Burger King and gotten perhaps your refund instead of endangering yourself? And then as she drove diagonally across the parking lot and then got out and screamed some more that she wanted her refund, you could see a car carrier, a car seat, and I really couldn't make out that it was because of the smoke and everything. I really couldn't see if it was a child in there. You're in date, someone should have sent that video instead of sitting in just the news feeds. They should have sent that shit straight to the police department. Because if a child was in there, she was literally endangering a child. Child endangerment. I mean, are you that stupid? You want a refund? It's sad. It's sad. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just me, but sometimes I think that as each year passes in the last 3 to 5 years, that it's like we're living on, it's like we no longer live on Earth. Maybe it's like, are we still on Earth? Are we on another planet? Because it's some weird shit, and it's like people have become discombobulated, disconnected. There's a disconnect, there's discord, there's so much going on. And add in hatred, let's add in racism, let's add in homophobia, let's add in a plethora of other things. I mean, it's like, we know, are we here on Earth? Where the hell are we? Is it just me, y'all? I mean, have y'all ever thought about, what I'm saying? I mean, have y'all ever thought about that? In the last 3 to 5 years, something has literally changed. Something literally has changed. Yeah, they need to get their ass out that field of work. But I mean, and for the money, what money? I mean, some of those jobs don't pay. Some of those nursing home jobs don't pay. But I mean, you have to have the passion. I mean, sometimes money isn't everything. If you're passionate about what you're doing, and if you're really a caring and compassionate person, I mean, I guess it is a new age of this dysfunction. Girl, shit, dysfunction. Girl, I guess it seems like it's a little bit more than dysfunctionality at its best. I mean, it's some crazy stuff. I mean, we can start at the White House and we can just go on down. Dysfunction. Shit. We can go from the White House across the street to the Senate. We we can go state by state. I mean, there's dysfunction, just literally, just everywhere. It's running rampant. And let's not even throw in, y'all. The last thing I want to talk about is the coronavirus. Let's not throw in these viruses that keep popping up. Some I know are perhaps made in a laboratory and turned loose. Some, because we got to thin out the population. The government is ruthless. However, these people now, they're letting them come in from China through where they land at, California, Hawaii, and Alaska. I'm sorry. Fuck it. Okay, y'all, do y'all know influenza B flu virus has killed up so many people here in the US till it's not even fucking funny in the last 90 days or 6 months. Let's say, 90 days. The CDC, according to the CDC. Now, you people coming from Wuhan or Wuhan, Japan or China, wherever the hell they coming from, I'm sorry. We can't go no other fucking country if we break out with an epidemic and flee ourselves and go somewhere else. They gonna open their arms and let us fucking in. You see, I don't understand. Now, you got a retarded president, a crazy motherfucker in the White House. You want to cage up motherfuckers, take them from their mamas, take the children from the mamas and do all kind of crazy shit. put the people that's fleeing trying to get here, you want to put them in cages. Put these people in some damn cages and quarantine. This coronavirus has such a long incubation period. It's 10 plus days, some of it. So you motherfuckers is walking around. You don't even know you infected until boom. All of a sudden, you sick as a fucking dog, and you done infected probably 250 people, 300 people or more that you done been around. And now you want to come because they done shit goddamn half of China down. You want to bring your fucking ass to fucking the USA. No, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Airport closed. I'm sorry. Turn them fucking planes around. See, but this crazy ass president, if he wanted to flex, this the time. Flex your muscles, bitch. Flex your muscles and put a moratorium on. Shut it down. No, you can't come in. Your country got dreaded disease. Fucking crisis going on over there. No, I'm sorry. You can't come through. But at the same time, this is what you don't say nothing. This crazy motherfucker, he tweeting about some insignificant bullshit about because they made fun of him on fucking CNN or something. But it's important that you protect your citizens that's here in the United States of America. And you got people that perhaps are coming in by the droves that's gonna infect your fucking citizens. What kind of shit is that? So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Wash your hands, y'all. Wash your hands. That's how many people contract the flu. That's how many people perhaps can contract the coronavirus. And no, a lot of people, they was taking a survey. A lot of people, y'all, how about these people? Lord Jesus, they thought the coronavirus was coming from the fucking Corona beer. And now the stock on the Corona beer has plummeted. Literally. Last week and at the beginning of this week, the fucking stock was damn near flat. I'm like, are these people crazy? Did they not read anything? So I want all my people who always tune into me, and even if you don't, y'all gonna be educated because the PG is going to tell you about the shit. If you don't know about it, I'm gonna make sure you know about it. No, it did not come from the motherfucking Corona bill. Okay? Don't y'all tell nobody that crazy shit. Because I told y'all earlier on last year that an ill-informed or uninformed person is a dangerous motherfucker. Don't tell nobody that came from no goddamn Corona beer. Okay? It is a cold type of virus. It has a very long incubation period. Unlike SARS was also a blend off from a cold virus. But SARS only 3 to 5 days, the incubation period, and boom, they know whether these people were affected or not. No, this is 10 days, sometimes 12. So that's a problem. And then you got motherfuckers coming into Alaska, coming in to California, and to Hawaii. Because you know it's a hop, skip, and a jump from Hawaii to China. You know? Hell no. Close off the fucking airport, close the border, deny them access. Doors. No, baby, it's not in the Corona beer. Drink all the beer you want. Drink the Corona beer too, because I had me some. Hello. But I mean, it's unbelievable. But you got a president that wants to tweet about something that's insignificant. This is important, and this month now, this your time to flex your muscles, you dumb dotard motherfucker. But what he does, he infatuated with Don Lemon and the rest of the people at CNN because they gave, some kind of commentary and they laughed about his attorneys. Stupid. Just stupid. Now, yes. Yes. I mean, it's just too much. It's too much. But to stay abreast of things and to stay as healthy as we can with this crazy shit that's going around is to definitely wash your hands, wash them often, y'all. Keep your hands out of your face. Stop touching your nose and definitely your eyes. Gets into the bloodstream, gets into the mouth. Don't do it. All right. The other thing is, if you can't wash your hands enough and you work in a place that you're constantly having to touch doors, constantly touching elevator buttons and this and that, wear gloves. Okay. Go buy you 100 pack of gloves. Okay. And hey, because you do know, you touch your keyboard, you go back into your office or your cubicle and you touching your shit. That's there. That's on there. Everybody, go buy you a cheap little canister of Clorox disinfectant wipes. Wipe down your keyboard. Okay? Wipe that son of a bitch down. Every evening or afternoon when you're getting ready to leave from work, if you work with a keyboard or a telephone or this or that, wipe it down. Wipe your little desk area down. Okay? Pull off your gloves and throw them in the garbage can if you're going to wear some gloves or whatever. Throw them in the garbage can once you get outside of the building and onto your car. To your car, your truck, or your bicycle, your tricycle, your scooter, your whatever, your feet, the bus, whatever. Well, no, he don't have a damn brain. But I mean, look like somebody should be able to inform this crazy bastard. Draw the bitch a picture. Because they say he don't, you have to draw pictures and shit for him because he doesn't read. So draw a fucking picture, make it comical or whatever he might want to see, whatever, and put, mark a lot, get real colorful with some crayons, some damn Crayola crayon markers or whatever. Do what you have to do. Get this bitch some index cards, flash cards, or whatever. Hell, it worked for us. Worked for me, flashcards back in the day. Whatever. I read just fine. maybe that's the problem with my ass. I read too goddamn much. I don't know. But y'all, it's been good. I've had a wonderful time. I thank you all so much for tuning in. Please stay safe. Please wash your hands thoroughly. If you have children, small children especially, wash their hands. Please, please, please. If your child comes home running a fever or whatever, please don't wait too long. Take them to the doctor, the nearest emergency room or the nearest acute medical facility where they can, test them or diagnose to see what they have, because the flu, influenza B is killing folks. We've got a lot going on. Stay abreast. Stay woke, y'all. Stay woke. Someone out here needs to hear the words, I love you. Yes, I do. Each and every one of you. Definitely. Life is fragile, y'all. Life is very short. Tell those family members and friends and coworkers and neighbors, tell them that you love them. Tell them that you appreciate them, because tomorrow truly isn't promised, y'all. Thank y'all, and y'all have a great rest of your evening. Don't forget to stop by my blog at www.unapologetic-time with pg.com. That's me. Well, PG out, y'all. Have a good one. Bye now.